Hello, my beautiful people from Untouchable Mama. Thank you for watching our YouTube channel. Please do not forget to subscribe and press the notification button. Thank you. One love. Bye bye.
Samsung television. This case was reported on the 8th of April 2020 by Mrs Patricia and Samsung. Please, can we hear you out? Thank you.
Good morning. We bought this television from Samsung on the 3rd of January.
January which year, please?
2020.
I need to know the person that is over there too. Let's hear the person talk.
Sorry?
The person that you're communicating with. Let's hear the person talk. Can the person talk? The chairman you just spoke to.
Excuse me, I am addressing everybody. Nobody needs to attend to listen to me. Mine is to address why she talk.
No, I'm saying the person you spoke to.
I'm addressing people generally. I am not talking to one person. The person need to need to talk to me.
Saying anything.
When they talk, everybody will be putting call across, please.
Without, okay, can I see a picture of them from you? Because I need to understand.
Come over. This is the person that they are showing, not anybody there. This is the person that is talking. Please, you don't need to show your face. If you show your face, you're on your own. Madam, go ahead.
So we bought this on the 3rd of January 2020. There was a promotional sales going on, so we bought the television and they gave us an extra one of 55 Royal and a fan. So I called my husband when he was buying it. I said, please don't forget, make sure you take insurance and warranty. He said no problem. And I have a bus in my house, Care transport. He said no worry, that they will ask them if they have transport. So he spoke to the sales.
Was it on promo?
No, this particular one was not on promo. But if you buy this one, they will give you a promo, an additional one, the promo. But the one we bought is not on promo. That was about 700 and something thousand, 747,000. Bought that one. So they gave us another extra one of 55. I don't know, that television and one fan. So when my husband was taking it, I was emphasizing, please make sure you take your insurance and this thing. He said no problem, they will give it to him. So on carrying the television, they showed him, normally they will show you and you check it. They showed him, guys, in a good condition. And he watched it and said, even when they showed me the video, my husband was not even attending, he was just looking like this. Good, no excitement, he wanted to collect the television. So my husband said, just pack it. So they packaged the television and the driver, he said they have a driver, that will give us a driver and an installer. So he said, don't bother to come with my Kia. They have an installer and have a driver. So they gave it to him. So around about 5:30, 6:30, they came to the house. The driver and the installer. He was driving in front, they were behind. On getting home, my husband was driving his own car. Then the driver they gave to us was behind with the television, well packaged by the company, and they put it in the car. So when they got to the driver and I think my malam or someone that was in the car, they helped them to drop it in the house. Then the installer came around 7:38. So I told my husband, I said, why are you too much in a hurry? Leave it, tomorrow we'll do it. He said, no, they gave it from Samsung. I said, okay, fine. So while the guy brought the television, he brought it out and went to fix the promotional one upstairs. He was working. As soon as he brought it from the carton, he said, oh God, this thing don't crack. He said, crack, okay? Just now. He said, yes, there's a crack. He said, should I call the company immediately? So the man called the company immediately. He said, this television is cracked too. He said, so put it back and bring it tomorrow morning. He said, are you sure? He said, yes. So they put it back in the carton. The following morning, as soon as it, I said, Mark, take it back to them.
You have to take it easy.
Okay.
There's nobody that is hurrying you. You have to take it one after the other so that we can
understand.
take a point.
Okay.
Because you are rushing too much, which I don't even know why you're doing that.
Okay.
One, I want to ask, the day they brought the television to your house, who confirmed that television cracked?
The installer, when he was fixing it.
Okay.
So he came at about 6:37 or 7 o'clock to install it. As he brought it out from the carton, it's
Was the carton broken before the installer?
No, everything was
Who broke the seal?
The driver of the.
Who broke the seal of the carton?
It was not broken. Just you open
I think there is always a sellotape.
And he opened it. The installer opened everything. He opened everything. Yeah. So when they brought it out, as he carried it out, he said, called my attention of my husband. Said, this thing is cracked too. But he walked to, he showed on the screen. He said, but it's cracked. My husband said cracked. So what they showed me in this thing. So okay, you know if it's Sam because that kind of crack, not now a professional that can see it. He said, okay, please can you call them immediately to alert them? So the installer called them and called the lady. Sir, this thing crack. Lesson I don't know. He said, okay, I will tell manager. Put it back, let them bring it tomorrow morning. So that was what we did. I was early at 7:30. My husband got there and keep them.
Did the installer call them
Yes, immediately.
that same day?
Immediately, yes. That it was broken. That this man cannot even save his eyes. But not because I'm a professional. That is why I could say it. I said, okay, fine.
When the installer called, what was the response of the person the installer called?
The woman said, whether it's Vivian, I can't remember the salesperson. He said, bring it back the following. Tell the man to bring it back to us. I will tell manager when he comes.
Okay.
So the following morning, my husband took it there. And I was there, I started.
So what happened next?
So when they said they'll get back to us, so we left it for them. So after a long time, we didn't hear from them. So we sent them a letter, which I put in the file, that this television, we didn't hear from you. After a long time, then they sent us a letter back that we were the one that broke the television, that they cannot fix it. But the only thing they can do for us, they can fix it, we will pay for the screen. But in that letter, they did not write how much was the screen, so I could not sign the letter from them. I said, because if I sign it, I'm implicating myself. Even meanwhile, when I took the complaint letter to them, they did not sign it too. I said, no problem. But they read it and acknowledged receipts. But the one I gave to them.
The television, the package for your husband, the television your husband paid for.
Yeah.
The one they gave to him to bring to the house. Was it the one they displayed that he saw? Or
That's
the
what I
one
don't
in
know
the
for
carton where they just went to the storehouse and picked the television, hand over to him before he left?
He would not know that.
Put call across to your husband and ask, because if he was there, if you go to an electronic center,
Yes, ma'am.
and they have diverse display,
Okay.
you will watch Samsung total number, you will watch whatever,
Okay.
and then from the picture or from the site, you decide what you want.
Okay.
Did they package what he saw on stand displaying,
Or
or
they
after
brought
seeing the
another one?
sample, they went into their storehouse and brought the same television to him?
Okay, let me see that. I think, let me see.
See,
No, I'll get back to you.
I'm not interjecting, but what I'm saying is this. It's better, because I'm here, if you notice, I didn't come alone.
Yeah.
When we do this kind of thing, you do it from the person that's,
Involved.
yes. So you don't hear distorted facts. Let's hear the fact from the person that, I just want to ask her whether she was there when the husband purchased. If she wasn't there,
yeah.
it's the husband that can give this detail more than her.
Yeah, well, that is why I say she put call across to the husband, because this is more or less
I thought maybe the husband is around though.
No, that is important, ma'am.
That's the issue, because he is the person that would have given detailed analysis of what happened.
Yeah.
Than, because you are not there.
But am I aware of everything?
No, you can't be aware more than
okay.
Put call
it's not-
across to your husband first.
Okay.
You should tell us the scenario of the whole thing that transpired there.
Okay. Hello?
Okay, while you are still trying the line, because you cannot keep us waiting. So, from what you heard or from the explanation of what your husband told you, what did you understand? What do you think transpired?
Probably after watching that one, they must have given me another one. That's in it all. I don't actually know. If they gave me that particular one they watched, or they bought another one from me.
But normally, it's only when they are making sales, and even if they are making sales, they will still have to let you understand this one's on display, this is the price, and this one's in the carton, this is the price. Even if electronics have defects, they will still have to tell you these are defected electronics, and these are full tested. Okay, you understand me? Because the reason why I'm asking, you were not in the picture.
Yes, ma'am.
You were not there, and you don't know what they must have discussed with your husband.
Okay.
If actually they told him this is a crack or this is defective,
Okay.
So and he still choose to go for it, compare the price of.
No, they're all the same price, even the one on the display and the one he bought.
That what I'm trying to. If the display, you have this sample display, you have this phone display.
Yes, ma'am.
In an electronic shop. Of course, they have this as a sample display, just for you to know
see
the functions and whatever the phone has. There, if you paid for it, then they give you
a new one, yes,
which is functional. So how does it happen? Is it this display the one your husband bought, or the one from the carton?
I think it's the one from the carton.
You think?
I am cocksure.
Can you quickly put call across to the man? Because if you had told me that you are not the one directly involved in this transaction, I will ask your husband to be here. Yes.
I told him when I was.
Is that an Indian company?
They're Indian.
Is that an Indian company?
Samsung, they've been
I don't, what do you mean by Indian company? Because if you say, is it an Indian company? Is it an Indian company?
Indian Lebanese. It's not,
what do you mean by Indian company? Because if it's is it that if I open a company
that you have a chef
and I employ and I employ Indians, can you call it an Indian company? It's a Nigerian company. So
it's a Nigerian company.
If I say company in Nigeria and it's called with Nigerian Limited, will I call it an Indian company?
It's a simple question. It's like you are too harsh, and you just have to respect yourself, because I will not watch you embarrassing me. If you embarrass me here, I will embarrass you.
Madam,
you are a learned person. If I ask you a simple question, no, it's not an Indian company, because I can see so many Indians playing here.
You saw Nigerian Limited and you're asking me is an Indian company.
This is not. Are you watching what I'm reading here?
What the hell did you read, madam?
You cannot ask me, because I'm having paper here and I ask you a simple question. If you are representing a company, you will behave like a learned person. If it's not an Indian company, it's a simple. No, it's not an Indian company, it's a Nigerian company. As simple as that.
Madam, it's a Nigerian company.
Simple. Can you put call across to your husband?
From 11 to 1, she leave the phone open. Hello? And they call you since now. They won't ask you question.
Good morning.
Oh, yeah, I thought they will ask you now. I know, madam asked me.
Put the phone on speaker.
It's on speaker.
Hello, good morning, sir.
Good morning, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you. We're calling you from Human Rights Defender and Access to Justice Office.
All right.
Okay, in brief, can you tell us what transpired between yourself and the Samsung company where you purchased your Samsung 65 inches of television?
So I went there the previous day. So I wanted to compare price. I went to ShopRite. Then I saw the promotion on the TV and liked it. So I said, okay, this thing, let me go to the next happy thing. I know there's a Samsung shop there. So I went there. So I saw that they both were the same price. So the sales girl, I told the sales girl that I'm going to ShopRite to buy pay for that TV tomorrow. So the sales girl said, why don't I buy it there in Happy Street? That if I buy it, it will be to her credit. So that to be her sales.
Okay, what I'm trying, excuse me, sir. What you want I don't want all this story
Yes.
and all these things. You went there, you went to buy a television.
Yes.
And you bought the television, how much?
I bought the television. So after buying it, they said they wanted to test it for me. So I sat down, they tested it, and the television displayed, showed. So they packed it back.
They tested the television in your presence.
Yes, it showed.
Okay,
You know?
I'm coming. Who conveyed the television from that shop to your car?
So when after testing, they packed it back, and the guy told me that they have a transporter that was their television and an installer. I said, okay, call them, because my car is not big enough to carry the television, because there were two. One was a promo, and the other one was the one I bought. So they called the transporter. So the transporter now loaded, the shop people now loaded it and put it in the back of his Jeep. Then as he was driving home, I was driving behind him. When we got home, he unloaded it, the driver unloaded it, and with my malam, and they carried it, put it in my parlor, you know. Then I called the installer. The installer said, "You cannot come, that is busy, that you will come later."
Who gave you? How did you get the contact of the installer?
The lady, the sales guy also gave me the installer.
Did you pay for the transportation?
The transportation?
Did you pay for it?
Yes, she gave me the amount, and I paid it. I even paid it before I left it.
Which is how much?
You paid also, you paid the transport.
I can't remember the amount, something like 3,000 or 5,000.
Do you pay the transporter, what is it called? Cash, or you pay the person via the lady
No,
that
they just told me the amount to pay the transporter, and I paid the cash.
you pay the transporter cash
Yes.
on delivery?
Yes.
But the lady gave you the
I paid
transport.
it before I left there.
Sorry?
I think I paid it before I left there. I can't remember whether I paid it before or after. I can't remember. But they just told me the amount they paid them, so I paid it.
So the lady called the transporter for you,
Yes.
and that assume that is their transporter.
Yes, like is their normal transporter. You know how to carry their goods and everything.
All right. When you got to your house, who offloaded the television?
The transporter aided by my malam, they uploaded the television.
Okay. At what point did you discover that the television was broken?
When they unloaded it, they left it there. I told them to leave it as it is. It was unpacked, because it's a big television. It's not something I know how to install or I don't know anything about it. So the guy called, before I left, the guy also called the installer. That this is the person that installs television for them. So he called the installer, but the installer said they are not he's not available at that time. He's doing an installation somewhere. So when I got home, and I called the installer again, said, please, the television is here. When you are finished, come to the house. I gave him the address and everything. At about in the evening, he came. And when he came, I showed him the TV on the
Did the installer hold on? Did the installer discuss any installation fee with you?
The guys also told me the installer amount they paid to the installer. So
not like hold on, because if you are dealing with a standard company organization, if you pay, if they give you an installer, then assume that what you are buying, you buy. If it's promo, if it's a package, they will ask you, okay, you buy, we still do installation, or you buy, we still deliver. So when you are buying the products, you buy, I don't know how they may calculate the total packaging, then you pay a total sum, both the purchasing of the product, the delivery, and the installation.
So we discussed the transportation and installation after I paid for the, because I paid that one with my card. The installation and the guy told me the standard amount. Called the people.
So how much did you pay to the installer?
I can't remember now.
What's in your
But
phone?
it's cash. I
Cash.
can't remember.
So at what point did you discover that the television was broken?
When the installer came, I was sitting in the parlor, so he installed it, put the bracket, put everything, installed it, and he put it on. you know, and it showed. But it caught my attention that look at the corner. I didn't even know that it was broken. Now look at the corner, that there was a kind of like a. It's like how would I say?
Was anybody? So hold on, sir. Was anybody at the place where the installer was installing that television when he was installing?
Anybody?
Was any of you, yourself, your wife, was any of you at that place where the installer was installing the television?
No, I was with the installer.
And after he installed?
After he installed, I was looking at it. I was pleased that the thing is showing the color is very bright. But it has maybe a dark patch on the right top corner of the TV. But I know it's not okay that this dark patch ought not to be there. That something is wrong with this TV. So immediately he called the office, saying, "Madam, this television when I install, the one thing that the side is like internal crack or something that is not okay. That is breaking it down and packing it so that the man can bring it back to the office." So the lady said, "Okay, let them bring it back." So that's where.
And you took it there the next day?
Yes, me and my wife took it there the next day.
So what was the response of the company?
They said they wanted to test it there, and when they tested, they saw this. They also saw the same dark patch.
Yeah.
But the TV showed the same dark patch, and they said, no, it's somebody clicked it or somebody pushed it or it fell or something. Nothing like that. That myself, I didn't even know that that dark patch is a force, you know. When the man saw it, and he is the one that caught my attention to.
So at the end, what did you people agreed on before you left there, before you dropped the television? When you dropped the television, what did you people agreed on before you left there?
I told them that I'm going to write they should do something about it. They said, well, they will talk to the manager in Lagos and everything. So they talked to the manager, they called me and they said there's nothing they can do, that they don't have guarantee for that kind of fault and all that. So I called my lawyer, and the lawyer started the discussion with them. Then the lawyer advised that we should go through your organization if it's better, because he doesn't see how those people who depend on the company will come and give evidence against their company. So that's it.
How much is the television worth?
With the whole promo and everything came to about 600 and something. Doing it is my wife.
Better ask. Okay, you bought. Was it a promo television?
Yes, it was a promo. Yeah.
How much originally? How much supposed to worth?
I don't know. The receipt is with her there. Yeah, the whole total listing came to about 600. In fact, the promo was the attraction. You know, there was an electric iron, a Royal TV to about 55 inches.
Because at times when some companies when they are doing promo, there is every tendency that maybe it's a defect. You have a defect product, fridges, television, or whatsoever. You understand? And some of that is mostly when it comes to electronics. That is what they do most of the time. But anything on promo always have one thing or the other, except you are not informed.
Yes.
You cannot buy a Samsung, what is it called, handset made in UK, brand new. Nothing is wrong. Even if it is 2010 model, that is still brand new. They cannot give you promo outrightly and maybe at attractive rates. Maybe if the original price is 100,000 and you are buying half price or even 70% of that, you must be sure that Samsung is not complete. Are you aware that some promo ticket apart or promo aside clothing?
Some companies play those tricks, but it's not to be.
Okay, you hold on. We have a representative from that office that may put one or two questions across to you before we'll have a resolution over it. Do you have any question for him?
Sir, good morning, sir.
Hello? Morning.
The first question I want to find out from you is, did you pay for the driver's fee in the company's account?
No. I said,
Hold on. We are.
how much do
Wait, sir. Wait, you paid to the company's account for the driver's fee?
I paid for the TV cash.
You paid to us.
No, excuse me. Let's hold on. You are hearing. Hold on. Excuse me.
You paid to us. You said you paid. You said you didn't pay to us.
You heard what he said, because we cannot be wasting MB for whatever. Let me put this in right to you.
I'm listening. Someone is talking and you're putting right to me. Let me
know
the person
what I'm
say
saying.
what
You
said.
heard what he said. I've asked him and you are listening.
Yeah.
I said, did you pay the thief who introduced you to the driver? He said, your sales girl. Who paid? How did you pay the money to their driver? He said by cash. Not
To our driver.
Yes.
To our driver.
Yes, that's
The
what
driver
he
that
said.
she gave.
No,
The
to our driver.
Well, that is your driver, it's not your driver. The driver
Excuse
that she
me.
gave us.
You know.
Excuse me, sir. I am representing a body here.
Uh,
If you have any transaction in this office and you ask for any assistance and I stand up to say, okay, I am introducing you to a person that worked for us, that assume the person is our staff.
Can I say something?
Yes.
What do you have to show that our staff introduced you to the driver?
If I'm working here and I'm representing this company, I have no reason whatsoever to give out the contact of anybody that is not working, and it should be your sales girl that you will ask.
That's what I'm telling you. I've asked the sales girl.
Yes.
Did you say a reply you put up there?
You can tell me.
Now let me tell you.
Yeah.
Because it's the way this thing is going. I don't want to get anybody pissed. I'm here to just do justice, and I'm here to ensure that.
And that is what we stand for. I'm happy to be a peaceful resolution.
Everybody will be happy.
Yeah.
I don't want to say anything different from what we have in this letter. And permit me to read the letter again.
Go ahead.
I'll read the letter, and that's what happened in the letter. When I read it, you can take note of it.
Should I cut it off?
You can cut.
You can call.
You can
Call
cut.
him back.
This
Let's
is
keep his line. Let's
this. I'm not going to say anything apart from what we have in the letter. I don't know whether you have it.
Sorry.
I said I'm not going to say anything apart
Your
from
response to them or their
Yes.
response to you.
the response to everything.
Yes.
Now,
Have it.
before I go into the letter, they wrote us and we replied.
Yeah.
They engaged a lawyer who wrote us, and he was quoting sale of goods.
Yeah, you know, so many lawyers have represent people, and at the end of the day, they don't resolve. They will still come in any way.
Let me now read our response.
Yeah.
Letter of demand. That's the caption of their letter. We've received your letter dated. We've received the letter dated 28th January 2020.
Get me card.
28th January 2020 on the above subject, and we wish to inform you that upon receipt of your client's complaint, we thoroughly investigated the matter and identified the following. 1. That your client purchased the Samsung QLED television with other accompanying products, which he thoroughly inspected on the 3rd day of January 2020.
Hold on.
Upon which
Excuse me.
he made payment.
Excuse me, sir. Excuse me. I have this letter with me. One.
Yes.
This is it. I believe if you on this phone, if this phone have a visible error or fault that is detectable, you can attest to that. If I on this television behind you, the television will show, but this television has fault.
Can I tell you something?
But it's only a professional that can detect that.
Can I tell you something?
Yes, sir.
Have you seen what they are calling the fault?
That is what I'm saying.
Now, what they are calling fault is very visible. That man, if that man had seen that thing, he would not purchase it. If he had, because he's not denying the fact that they didn't put the TV on for him.
Yeah.
They put it on. Even if they bring a TV for you and show you now, you will see that spot. There is no way the man will see the spot and purchase the TV and allow them to put the TV for him. That's one.
So you.
I said not to me. Anybody.
Don't interrupt.
Are you getting? For white
we will
to
inspect it now.
madam,
We'll visit
madam,
the
for
place.
white to cover a TV, you that I know,
Yeah.
you will not go to buy a TV and you're seeing whiting, and yet you insist for them to give you that TV. That's
Is it a white line?
No,
it's a dark
paper,
patch.
not paper.
Are you not getting it?
Paper.
So are you now saying that we covered his site towards that as at the time he purchased the
It's
TV?
possible not the truth.
Are you not getting that? And when you now saw the TV, we also told him, go ahead and buy. And he saw those spots without raising any eyebrow. And we did not. No.
There is something I want to put right.
What
I want
is?
to ask you
Okay.
I want to ask you a
Yes.
question. because you cannot deal. You cannot be. You are serving
talking
the
about
public.
TV.
I'm coming. You are serving the public.
Yes.
And I believe you were not there for one person to patronize you and close up the company. You do things to satisfy your customer and to have more customers. I want to ask that television on promo.
Well, it's not television on promo. There's nothing like television on promo.
He said he bought it on
Madam,
promo.
let me explain to you.
Okay.
During Black Friday,
Yeah.
companies do massive sale for all their products. There's nothing like a particular product being on promo. Because he said something that is not good. He said when companies want to sell defective products,
I said
they put it on.
some,
Yes.
sometimes,
He said it
not
now.
all.
But not all, but he said it. Even LG, all consumer electronics companies, what they do is that they put up all their products from A to Z. They are all on promo. The promo is that if you buy this Panasonic now, they will tell you, okay, they will give you iron and give you a small phone. The iron and the small phone is to enable you buy this Samsung TV.
I have bought,
let me finish,
excuse me,
madam.
I have bought electronics
Madam.
that is on sales, and they will still tell me this very one, this is the defect. Are you ready to buy it?
Can I tell you?
And this is okay.
Where-
this is the price.
Where are you
not
talking about? You're talking about a reputable assembling company like LG, like Sims.
Yes.
Madam, you
Yes.
bought it and they told you this one is defective. Ah, madam, no, madam, let's be honest now.
What
Or
is-
you bought
what-
it from a roadside? Madam, no.
Not a roadside. I'm telling
Nah, show
you,
me
even
the
in
place you bought
abroad, you can even go and
No,
go to a
that
company
if you want
where
to buy,
you-
if you're talking about clearance sale, if you're talking about clearance sale,
that is what I'm saying now.
we did not sell clearance sale.
What kind of sale?
It was
do people do?
Xmas. It was Xmas promo.
Xmas
Yes,
promo.
during Xmas. Yes, it was during Xmas. It was Xmas promo. When you buy one, even you advertise it on radio, TV. Even the husband was not the first person that bought it. So many persons bought. On Black Friday, we crashed our price for Royal TV was the highest selling TV on Black Friday. As at 10 o'clock, 10,000 pieces was sold in Spa. And nobody raised eyebrow. Now let me now go back to the same issue. They played the TV for him. He saw it, and he allowed them to pack it for him. He did not. He will not say that in his own wisdom. Because I know the man is a very honest person. When he came back, I know I have copies. I have audio of what he said, but I don't want to go there. They played it. He saw it. He didn't raise an eyebrow. They packaged it for him back. According to him, he said he asked them to forward. Now he asked us for us to do delivery for him. They told him that was during festive period, and because of the challenges we have, we will not be able to do delivery, except he will wait. Because if we are to do delivery, he would have been there in that fee. Let me come. I'm coming. We would have told him, okay, calm down. We'll do delivery. We don't do installation. We don't go and do installation. If you want to do installation, you go to service center. We have a service center. We refer you to service center. You go there, discuss with them. They do installation for you.
But the service center is under your company.
It's not even in cafe.
But it's under your company.
Service center is in Allen.
Because
they will refer you to Allen.
Hold on.
The service center is under our company. The person that did installation is not our staff.
Who referred the person?
Nobody
to?
referred him.
Jesus.
You see,
Hold on.
did I refer him?
I'm getting your point. Go ahead.
Let me read. If you say, I don't know. Go and bring the person that referred you now. If you say somebody referred you, I don't know about it. Oh, I'm not see. The issue is if you say somebody referred you.
Hold on. Before the installer one, we have the installer number.
Yes, now.
The
Even
installer
the
will
driver
tell
number,
us
yes,
who put call across to the
the
installer.
installer. That's
Because
without
if
the
your
company.
hold on, sir. If your sales rep put call across to the installer and refer the installer
As
to
the
your customer.
No. Can I tell you something now? Can I tell you something? We have a service center. An issue happened last week. Someone brought an item for repair in the service center. Are you with me? And a staff referred on her own because she wanted to make personal gain. Are you with me? He did not ask them to register that issue as a job card. She wanted to make personal gain. She surreptitiously went and negotiated with the person. They went out to fix the item. Now, the person, when he came, they told the person, you have to pay for job card. You have to register it. He did not pay. He went out with a different staff to go and fix the item. When the problem came, they reported to Samsung. Yes.
And can I say something?
Let me finish now.
Don't interrupt. Let's just finish.
Now, that same person now, are you going to come out and say that the company referred the person to go and work the same something outside the company? If you want to enjoy our services, this is a showroom supervisor. You go to her and tell her, please, I want you guys to do installation for me.
How will your customer know who is your whatever?
Tell the staff. The staff will tell you who to go to.
Okay, now that they tell your staff that sell the product to your customer, and the same staff refer the person outside the place. It's your right. It's your right to read.
Now, as at the time of purchase, the Samsung QLED TV, I wasn't there. TV and their company products were tested in your client's presence, and we saw that there was no physical crack or dark patches on the screen of the television before he appended his signature on the invoice, having been satisfied with the physical condition and performance of the product. Now, that your client willfully engaged and paid an unknown transporter who conveyed the product to his house, having been informed by our sales executive that the product would not be delivered by us within time due to logistic constraints we experienced during the festive period. That your client did not seek the services of an in-house installer. Rather, he engaged the service of a third-party installer for reasons we cannot explain. That when your client reported the matter to us, we showed him the CCTV footage of his activity before, during, and after the purchase. He immediately considered liability.
Hold on.
Ask him whether he did it when he came back. Call him on phone and ask him.
Hold on.
Call your husband on phone and ask him.
Hold on.
Is your name Vivian?
No, my name is Cynthia.
However,
hold on. You are where? You are number 5, number 6, or where?
I'm not here to defend any company.
I am coming.
But what I'm here to do is that if you're saying we referred him to an installer, when your husband came, your husband pleaded for us to support him. Are you aware that? Are you aware, madam? Are you aware?
Even though you buy that,
are you aware that your husband pleaded?
Pleaded to who, please? Talk to me.
He pleaded to Fab Uzo, yes. That Fab Uzo should help him. How would he help him?
Who is Fab Uzo?
Fab Uzo, the person you referred to in your address. The person you addressed the letter to.
Yeah.
He pleaded. He called him and pleaded. Sir, what do you do? How can you support me? Is it because you are coming back to do all this?
Excuse me. Stop shouting. I hate the kind of character.
Madam, you can insult me for my character.
I cannot insult you, but I can't take it from you. That is me for you.
Madam, you can insult me.
Must, if you want respect, I'm not trained to insult people.
Madam, you can insult me.
I am not trained to insult people because I deal with public.
You've made some derogating comments that are not nice at all. Honestly.
That what?
Honestly.
How?
To pick out from your comments are not nice.
What are the comments?
No problem. Let's go ahead.
What are the comments? Refer me to my comments.
Madam, let's go ahead. You made some comments that are not right at all.
Like what?
You're dubbing it. Play it back.
I'm asking you, like what? You can make you that is recording the comment. Tell me what.
No. I've taken note of your comments.
Take note of it.
The same way you're recording, I'm also recording too.
Yes.
No problem. Let's go ahead.
You're just busy interrupting. You are here if you are representing the body. Number one.
The response I have is in that letter.
The response you are reading, what I'm asking you is this, because you just said now that you were not there when the transaction took place.
I came with the manager there in the branch.
You were there.
So all the reply from her is here. If you have any further question, you ask from here.
That is the question I'm going to ask. Number one.
Yes.
The man in question said your sales girl refer them, provide them the contact.
Bring the sales girl.
Call this person.
Bring the sales girl that referred.
Call your husband back.
Okay.
Bring the sales girl. Let her come. Let him bring the sales girl. I need to.
That's the name of the sales girl.
Bring the sales girl.
You said what?
The sales girl should come.
The sales girl, her name is Jessica.
The sales girl should come and say it. Call the sales girl. Let the sales girl.
Call your husband and let me put some questions to her before calling this lady.
Even when the
just call your husband first.
Oh.
Even when the lawyer
were handling case.
Madam, there's nothing about cases or no cases. The truth remains that
all what we want is justice.
Now, how do you
and
get
nothing
justice?
more. All what we want
is
justice. How we get justice is by extracting every fact that have to do with this
now,
case.
Why are we not lying?
Who is not lying?
Why are we lying?
Because you said you were not there.
And
because she was not also there, that is why we need to extract the statement and the fact from those that participate and were in that place. If she was then let her speak for what
our reply is there. If you have any further question, ask.
The question, what you sent to us that they sent to us is the same thing that is argued.
And it's the same reply.
Hold on. Yeah, Mr.
Mark.
Mr. Mark.
Yes?
As at the time you went to to purchase that television, how did you get the contact? How did you communicate with the driver that conveyed the product to that place, to your house?
The girl called the driver. So the driver came to the shop.
And
Said,
it,
Hold on.
let's look at the history. These are people that have absolute trust in. You know, because anytime you buy something, you have transport, you have somebody to install it. Because a month ago I bought 5 Royal AC from them in Ireland, and they provided me with a driver. So
The same company.
Yes.
they're in Ireland too now.
madam, sir,
Hold on.
sir,
Excuse
can
me,
I ask you a
sir.
question?
Excuse
Hold
me,
on, hold
sir.
on. When you
Hold on.
bought, it was they provided you with a driver or the office did the transportation for you?
You said
No, no,
your
no, no.
sales girl called the driver.
No,
The
wait.
driver, I had the driver's number. The driver drove the car, drove the ACs to the house.
Did you pay the driver?
Yeah?
Did you pay the driver?
Yes, because I paid the driver there.
Did you pay the driver that conveyed the AC for you?
That Royal 5 speaking
Yes.
reports.
Yeah, it's the driver that.
You bought how many?
Hold
Wait,
on.
you bought how many?
That's
And they-
where I'm going is different from where you are going.
Madam, if you buy
He
5
must
AC,
pay
if
the
you
driver.
buy
There's
5
no way
AC,
he will not pay. The driver is not his
no,
personal driver.
we do free delivery.
You say what?
We do free delivery from our
Okay,
boss.
if you do free delivery,
And we
listen
don't
to
call
me.
outside person.
Mr. Man, if you do free delivery, listen to me.
That's what you do in your office. In all your office.
We do free delivery.
You said what?
That is what they do in all their offices. Do you
What
have
did
the
they
driver
do?
to drive it for you? Do you have somebody to install it for you? That is what they do. And they
No.
give you the name, they
Excuse
give you the amount, then they give you the person to install it.
And
In the
And
case
you
hold
pay
on,
the-
excuse me, don't interrupt him. Hold on. You said this is not the first product you have purchased from them, from the company.
No, I've been buying from even from Port Harcourt.
Okay.
Okay,
60
hold
years.
on. The previous ones you have been buying, how have they been installing? How have they been delivering the product to your house?
In Port Harcourt, they gave me they will give you a driver to take it to the jetty.
Because we live in
And you pay. Hold on. Do you pay the driver? Hold on. Oga, listen to me. Do you pay the driver in Port Harcourt?
From Bonny?
Yes.
Yes.
Where in Bonny?
Hold on.
Feeding.
Please don't distract this office. Hold on. Do you pay the driver in Port Harcourt when they give you the driver?
Yes, I still pay him in Port Harcourt. Yes,
Hold
I
on.
do.
In the Ikeja Allen
To deliver
Avenue
where?
where you bought other products, how did they
to deliver
convey
where?
it to your place? Please don't interrupt me. Allow this man to talk, please. How the one you bought from Allen, how did they convey it to your place?
They gave me a driver right there. They told me this is the driver that carries the product.
Do you pay that driver?
I paid him, yes.
Okay. And this one now, you still the same way they gave you a driver and you pay the driver.
Yes, as I was paying, finished paying, they packaged the product. They asked me, okay, do you have transportation? I said no. They said, okay, they have transportation. Do you have somebody to install it? I said no. They gave me somebody to install it. They gave me a transportation.
Hold on.
This is the amount I need
Hold
to pay.
on.
So
You
I
just
paid.
listen, just be brief in your talk. Yes or no is what you want to hear. Too much talk,
Yes or
I don't
no.
have the time. One.
Okay.
Then secondly, the products you bought from them from Port Harcourt and Lagos. Before this recent one, how have they been installing for you?
You know, those are products they don't need to install, like fridge, refrigerator. You guys will buy a refrigerator install.
Okay, but all the rest, they gave you a driver deliver, and you pay the driver.
Yes.
And
Yes.
that is how it has been doing.
Yes.
Ask him
You
the
said
question you want to
they
ask.
delivered. They gave you a driver that delivered for you in Port Harcourt.
Yes.
Get to the jetty.
Hold, mother.
Don't interrupt me, I'm not part of this.
So a driver delivered from Port Harcourt to Bonny. Is that what you're telling me?
No,
It's a
no,
jetty.
yes, to the jetty, to our jetty in Port Harcourt.
What-
The jetty will not take it by boat to
What jetty?
LNG.
LNG jetty now.
LNG jetty now, Mary.
You just the question you ask him, did
Madam,
they give you
I'm
driver
asking,
from
both
your
of us, we are
company
talking.
to that place?
Madam,
Even if they move a company, excuse me, even if a car, your company or the company release motor that do purchase the product from you, move the product from your company to even the next street to any car, meaning that is how it has been. It's not your company, it's not the company
Let me tell
delivery.
you something.
I don't want you to talk because you are not part of this. Allowing to
Let
talk.
me tell you
Yes.
something. He has dropped. Let me tell you something now.
Now, follow me.
When you buy product from us,
Yes.
Depending
And
on-
this is your regular customer. This is not the first time he's
16 years.
patronizing
Madam,
you.
We've been in LNG for 16 years.
Madam, let
Worked
me
in
finish.
Bonny Island. That's what we call Bonny Island.
Madam, let me
LNG.
finish.
And we are major buyers.
Madam, let me
Hold
finish.
on, we are going somewhere. All this argument, I hate argument. Or is a result I always go after, not
See,
an argument. Argument
when
does
you
not
buy
take
product
anybody
from us-
anywhere.
Now, the second question I want to ask you is
Yeah.
who removed the TV in his house?
You said
Let
what?
me answer you. Madam, who removed the TV in your
Okay,
house?
I said,
Madam, who removed the TV in your house?
He said they are installer.
No, who removed it
from where?
in the house from the carton?
The installer.
Only installer.
And didn't you with the malam? Because it's big. And they
From
told
the
us
from
the
the
installer had been
carton.
there for
Excuse
15
me.
years.
From the carton.
They told us the installer had been there for more than 10 years. And
The-
they
the
believe
installer-
in
the
it.
installer removed
Yes.
the TV.
They say whenever only thing the installer tells them is final. But he has
Oh,
told you now that
they
it's
told you that
wrong.
anything Tesla tells you
Yes,
final.
that you be, they believe for the past 10 years. That's what they told my husband.
Okay.
And
Madam.
anything installer says,
Madam.
and
Yes,
we are
you know
by
what?
cooperative in Bonny,
Madam,
we
you
buy
know-
things from them. Sure,
Madam,
we
you
go
Hold
to
on.
Viva.
Madam, hold on. Let him.
You know what?
We go straight to the buy from our job LNG now. No cleaner buy from Andy. Let them close
Madam,
our mission.
I'm coming.
You know what?
I'm
Our
coming.
international with people. We've been in Bonny for 16 years. We work in LNG. For the past 16 years, all my product is from Samsung. For the past 16 years, my father was secretary of the cooperative. For 16 years, we've been
Yeah,
in Bonny
you wanted
Island.
to say something. Excuse me, don't interrupt me. Yeah, I'm with you.
You know what? Me, I'm not one that comes to make trouble.
Yeah.
I don't like trouble. For what it is, may I like being honest. I understand the TV he bought is actually expensive. Nobody sold a fake TV to him. But if they are honest, the man considered and admitted something before fab. Wait,
You
wait,
say
let
what?
me finish.
No, I can't hear what you're saying. That's why I need
He
to ask.
admitted before proposal. It's not something I'm going to hide. He can deny it now. We are not speaking.
Hold on. When you said he admitted that he cracked the television, or he admitted that the television
when
get broken
after
in
he
his...
watched the CCTV,
Yeah.
and he now asked for a senior person he can call for help. He
Hold
called
on. Call the man back.
He will tell you no now.
No, hold on. You know,
He will tell you no.
Excuse me. We
See,
are
let's
not
be
in
honest.
a.
Let's
Excuse
call him,
me.
call him,
If
call
you
him.
are representing a body
Call him.
who have received thousands of people that come to
Call
this
him.
office to
Yeah,
represent,
I'm an
and at the
expert.
end of the day,
Why
they
you tell me?
negotiate to have a peaceful landing.
Call him, call him.
Because this person is
Yes,
your
ma'am.
customer,
Call
and
him.
you are working under payment. You are not even you are not a CEO of the
Call
company.
him.
So what you should be digging for is how to have a landing spot for both sides. Because this person is your customer,
So how
and
do
if
we-
you have
how do
no
we-
customer, there's no way you also excel.
Madam,
How do we?
can we say something? Once you buy an item,
Excuse
is there
me,
no
call your
guarantee?
husband. I want to ask him
Guarantee
question,
or
please.
warranty?
If we cannot resolve, we'll not have it. We'll not step to take now.
Hello?
Just hold on.
Hello, Mark, they're talking to you, please.
Hello, Mr. Mark.
Hello?
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
I want to ask you. What the Samsung representative that is in our office said you concede.
When,
Today-
when you spoke to Fab Ozo, as at the time after watching the CCTV,
Fab.
you called Fab Ozo, right?
Who's that?
He said, one man, Fabuzo.
How did you get the name you addressed to? The name person you called at the head office, the manager you called at the head office.
The manager called at the head office.
Yeah.
Did you speak with anybody after they showed you the CCTV when you asked for it, want to speak to someone, a senior officer?
So that was after some days now.
That's what I'm saying now.
Hold on.
They now said they can't do anything about it in that office.
Okay.
And I should call somebody in CTI or.
Now when you call the person,
Yes.
what transpired? Be honest. Let's be honest about it. What happened when you called the person?
I called the person and he took the same stand. Then I told the person, look, I have to go and get my lawyer. I said, okay, I can go and get my lawyer.
That was all you told him?
Yes.
That was all you told him, sir?
What did you tell the person?
You did not tell the person how can he support you, sir. Sir, God is watching us.
Why should I say that?
Oh,
Hold on.
No problem.
Excuse me. Mr. Mark,
Yeah.
was there any time they play any CCTV to you?
They play CCTV when I was looking at the TV. My wife was there now. When they
No,
took the
leave the wife first. Did they play any CCTV to you?
Yes, they did.
What is the essence of playing the CCTV? Why did they play the CCTV?
and how
They played
long?
the CCTV because I told you that they played the television for me to see. And I looked at it, the TV was showing. At that point, I would not even know if there's a dark patch or anything on the side.
Okay, do you know what? Our aim and objective of this body is to always, is to ensure we mediate in the matter on how two parties can resolve amicably. Court, police is our last resort, but we'll try how we can resolve this case amicably, mostly when you are not the first customer, you are not the first timer customer in that company. If the people that are representing the company can pass a message on how we can resolve this amicably, I think it will be better, because it will not do anybody well if we want to go further again and again and again in this matter.
It's a company I have a long relationship, especially from Port Harcourt.
That is what your wife says.
Because my former company, Nigeria LNG, they are our cooperative. We deal with the company, so they give us good discount. So I have full confidence in them. The place I just walk into. There are other electronic companies, but
have you bought television from them before now?
6 or 8, sir.
Yes, I bought television from them.
More than
That what up to this amount?
Yesterday to show you that my
Hold on. Excuse me, sir. Just answered me question I asked you. You can't be talking all this in a court.
Yes.
That what up to this amount?
No, this
No,
it's expensive.
not on this amount.
So we're 350, 400.
Normal television.
It's alright. We'll get back to you.
All right.
Can I be in the receipt for what I've bought for the past 10 years? 250, 300 in the car.
Human rights defender and access to justice. Good morning.
Good morning.
Who is speaking and where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Spain.
From Spain. Go ahead. Your name?
I'm calling.
It's alright. Go ahead. Be brief. Are you calling in respect of this case?
No.
Okay, then you call back, please. Sorry, may I know your name? Excuse me, may I know your name, sir?
My name?
Yes.
Sage.
Eh?
Sage. S-A-G.
S-A?
S-A-G. Madam,
Yes, sir.
see here. Your disposition to this matter.
Excuse me, sir. Leave this woman alone.
But she's the one that reported the matter.
Don't worry.
It's not the one I'm discussing with.
Excuse me.
I've worked in here for 20 years.
Excuse me.
Your disposition.
They changed it.
No,
Let me
your
give my example.
Please, I don't want anybody to take my MB for whatever. This office is not a police station, neither a constitution center.
Okay. Sorry.
We invited your representative or whoever from your company to come and resolve, to listen, we have a complaint against you. And as a standard company, we assume we'll definitely set or send a body or a person that they feel capable of speaking on their behalf. One. Secondly, we have no apology to anybody, to any organization for whatever we are doing. We will only want to negotiate a center where both parties can land peacefully, considering the fact that you are serving, your company is serving the public, you are rendering service, and you equally need customers to patronize you. And your duty is to render the service and please your customer. And say this customer that have reported this company to us here have been patronizing you people not once, not twice. I believe you have records of their past business relationship with the company. In a situation like this, because we can never come there at any time, we will see protest and still come there, the company, the CEO or whoever that is managing the place will address this issue opened. Because what I'm expecting from you, even if you are representing a company organization, which many companies have been represented like this from other things, what they discuss is this: you've written a letter, quite okay. By the same letter, this person argue it that is not it is. You were saying, excuse me, you said initially, one, your company don't refer anybody to a driver or an installer. But this person said, I have patronized you on countable time, and the same procedure took place.
Bring the person that referred you.
And he
or
he
you can-
came
or
to
you
the
can
place
enter-
and you
or
had
can-
the
or you
this,
can
you
go
had
back
that
to
they
their
called.
shop. They can go back to their center and buy something and tell them whether they will refer you to somebody.
You said?
You can go back to their center, and buy, purchase something. Then now ask them to refer you to somebody.
Is it not the names?
Can I tell you something? Madam, let me tell you something, man. Did you see their lawyer's reply? Did you see their lawyer's letter?
Go ahead, you wanted to say something.
Do you have it there?
I don't have it here. Do you have it? Show me.
Let me tell you what the lawyer wrote. The lawyer knows in law that he cannot defend it. That's why he has
That
Let me not check for you.
that is hold
That's a
on.
big fact.
Let me
You
not
know,
check. Let me not-
depends
let me
on
show
the
you.
lawyer.
Let me-
Depends
let
on
me-
every lawyer. I can even defend
Let me
anything.
show
You
you.
can go to court and defend
Let me show you
undefendable.
something.
Okay,
If you
I'll
have
tell you,
your
don't worry.
if you have your stand.
Let me tell you something.
If the lawyer is not, depends on his experience in the legal aspects.
We'll take a lawyer, don't worry.
Hold on.
Now, can I say something, madam?
Go ahead.
If
You
it's
are
2 million, I'll
You-
take a lawyer.
you are disrupting my office. Walk out of this place.
Madam,
Number one, you are not. You
Sorry.
did not buy anything from these people. Your name is not written in that
Sorry,
receipt.
yes.
You don't walk into my office and be constituting nuisance.
Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Madam,
You reported you are not the one that purchased the product, and you would not allow someone to talk. What kind of talk is that?
Sorry, ma'am. Sorry. Please go ahead. I'm sorry. I will not talk.
If you have your lawyer, call your lawyer, sue them to court.
Sorry. I'm sorry. No, the way you were saying that the lawyer said something, that's why I'm attacking you, not you.
Then you go back to your lawyer. I believe whatever letter your lawyer wrote to them, you people have the copy. If he said your lawyer have this thing, then you have the copy of your lawyer letter. So why are you interrupting him?
Sorry, ma'am. Sorry.
Come and entertain all this, please.
now, when the man wrote to us
Yeah.
and he pleaded for soft landing on our own, he said, okay, see what will happen. For that screen, you have to pay for the screen. We will see how we can help you because of the way you've sounded. I'm telling you, I'm just speaking out of the camera. I mean, the camera is there. And take care of the installation, the repair fee. He said, okay, I will get back to us. After a few days, he wrote and we replied. Now, shockingly, he engaged a lawyer that wrote this letter to us. Now, let me read a particular paragraph for you. He said, the next day, the 4th January 2020, our client returned its Samsung TV set and laid a formal complaint with a request that the aforementioned TV be changed for a similar and brand new 65 Samsung TV. The shop manager informed our client that his request can only be acceded to by head office. Now, listen to this part now. Our client consequently wrote a letter to that effect on the 7th day of January 2020, to which you have responded shockingly, unreasonably, and most dishonorably denying liability. The reply I gave you there, I'm sure the first reply I gave you is there. This is what the lawyer wrote to the company.
Let me tell you. Can I say
I'm
something?
coming.
Can I say something?
For something, it's not as if we cost it. For something we did not cost.
Can I say something?
You're supposed to plead on behalf of your client.
It
And you are
has
writing
happened.
this.
Can I say something, sir? I have had similar experience. I have a lawyer in Abuja, and I have an issue in a company, in an office, which this lawyer ought to defend. And the same lawyer, my own lawyer, was convincing me to concede to what the company was compelling me to do. And because of his response to the company, the office seems to feel I have no right to go further to claim my rights. And another lawyer in Lagos counter what my lawyer wrote and rewrite another thing to the office. Today, as I'm talking to you, before God and man, that case, I won it. But my personal lawyer wrote to them and advised me to withdraw. And another lawyer see the case from another angle and said, don't concede. And I never concede. And today, I become the winner of the case. Depends on the perspective, on the angle where your lawyer reads or understand your case.
Now, the second thing I want to say now
Yes, sir.
is actually internationally acclaimed. For any cell under intercoms, I want to go into London.
Yeah.
You have what they call terms and conditions of purchase.
Yes. What are the terms
Let
and
me finish
conditions?
now. You have it here. It's there with you. Now, our terms and condition of purchase is clearly written on the invoice. Nobody will force you to sign invoice if you've not gone through the terms. On that terms, there is a stamp there saying goods sold in good conditions with accessories. Is there? The stamp is there.
We have bought so
Anyway,
many goods that are not sold in this condition,
And you sign.
and you mistakenly signed.
And you sign.
Yes, it's not every goods. There are, hold on, I deal on cars, right?
Madam,
Hold on, sir.
let me-
Excuse me.
I'll go
You
back
don't
to
always
the
listen.
issue is not. The issue is not that you put on the TV, it didn't come up. The issue is not that someone that organized that there was an internal issue. The issue is about screen, what you can see on the screen.
That is what
And
I
you're
say
telling
now.
me
I say
we
if
first
what
need to sign it.
what
Madam,
you
let's be
saw,
honest now.
excuse me, you it's like you don't have patience in listening to people. You feel you are entitled to your opinion,
No, I'm listening
and
to
I'm
you.
not entitled to
I'm
my own
listening to you.
opinion.
I'm listening to you. Ma'am.
I am saying something based on my experience
I'm listening
and
to you.
coupled with the fact the experience I've gathered both in life and in my job and in my personal businesses.
Okay.
I first say if this fault is visible enough for somebody to detect,
Yes.
then he must have detected see the fault, and it's something that, oh, I watch it, because he said he watch it, then it must be something that, oh no, if the fault was there as at the time he bought it, he will notice the fault,
And it's visible.
which I cannot say because I have
I
not
will
seen
show
it.
you see it anytime you want to see it. I will come
You
back to
understand?
You see it.
And if eventually the product got spoiled or got broken or got defected, and maybe the process of conveying to the place or installing, and he wanted a repair, there are some companies that have 1 year warranty servicing, which in my company, if you purchase car from me, I will still service, I will register it free, and I will do free servicing for 1 year. After 1
warranty
year,
does not cover broken screen.
no,
It
I'm
is-
saying
for
whatever.
for broken screen, doesn't cover broken screen.
Yeah, I say like maybe service like.
No, we can do that one for
Yeah.
you,
So
but not
that-
for broken screen.
Hold on. We're saying we might be arguing,
Yeah.
but at the end we may land in the same place.
Yes.
Because if I purchase a car from you and you check the engine and everything, what is in engine
This
you
is
may
a
not
TV.
know.
Look at it now. Are you telling me this TV now, the way this TV now, you will not see it when you're buying it? This is a TV. So they tested this TV and you collected this TV without knowing. Madam,
You can slide to the other place.
is that what you're telling me now? That even if you bring a small boy,
Is it the difference?
that's the TV, yes.
This is where the effect
So,
is.
so that means you just,
This is where the effect is.
can you not see?
And when you on it, this is how it's going to be.
So that means someone
This is where
will
the
buy
quantity-
someone pay for this
Okay,
TV.
hold on.
This is
Okay, you talk too much. You don't even talk like a woman you come with have not uttered a word, and you are just running and talking and talking and talking. You must be calculative when you are talking, please.
This is the effect when it's off. You can see there's 2 dots here.
Okay.
This is the effect when it's off.
Yeah.
When it's on, this is it.
All this.
And so the ink has spread down to the
All this.
Yes, ma'am. Even to this place. So you can just double click to go back to the normal.
No, I know what I'm doing. Okay, you can see this is the defect. The defect is from this age to this place. That this television, if they on it, according to Mr. Mark that we spoke with, said the television was played to him and the picture was okay. The first satisfied before he moved it from there. And after getting home and they install the television, after the installer installed the television, this is the defect from this place to this place. Of course, you people have wasted so much of my time, and I hate this saliva you waste, my saliva you wasted before you bring this thing. I don't like it. Stress me. Look at it. From all indication, there is no way that if you on before picture comes up, this is how it should be.
Yes, ma'am.
That if picture, so first of all, if they on the television, this picture need to would appear this way, the way it is now.
Sorry,
Oh, yeah.
about that.
Okay, you can see if they on the television before picture comes up, this is how the television would look like. Then if it shows the picture, then you see this very defect there. So how come Mr. Mark did not see this defect that is so obvious? Not the tip, not a tiny line, not just a crack. There is no way they on this television there that he would, madam. I hope you see this.
Ma'am.
Is it the fault? Is it the fault of the television?
Which one? You can see.
Is it the fault of the television? Is it what? Look, is it the fault?
It's like a crack and
Is it if they on the television? Is it how it shows?
when they on it that day I saw it was not like this.
How was it?
It just showed television. It just showed television. The next thing, the man just said, "No, up to 5 minutes."
Hello, sir.
That was not how it showed. No.
Hello, sir.
No.
Excuse me.
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. I can hear you, sir.
It's not if I want to talk. I want to talk to the public.
Okay. Yes, sir. We can hear you. Loud and clear.
All right. My name is Mr. Lushola Adepoye. I'm the chairman of Human Rights Defender and Access to Justice. I'll be following the program. I hope the program is still on.
You see us, sir.
All right. I don't know the honor you are giving to that man. I'm so angry with the way you are handling it. We have no issue with that man whatsoever that makes you to keep them there, even shouting at that woman instead of the man. The man is there to represent Samsung. Because he's so stupid and arrogant, you should have chased him away and let us face the Samsung company. If we have been able to close that MTN and so many other companies, who is that idiot man that should be proving arrogant and you are wasting people time talking to him, then you are shouting at that woman? So I want that case closed. We are going to write to Samsung. We are going to close down that Samsung. We are going to protest. We are going to televise them. We are going to publish them. If they don't like their business, we are here to close down their business. I want the end of this case right now and chase that man out of that office. He has no right to be interrupting and shouting. Instead of you to walk him out, you are shouting at that innocent woman. This case is over. The Samsung will hear from us. Close.
It's all right, sir.
I didn't insult anybody.
Human Rights
And
Defender and Access to Justice
and your
Advocate Center.
chairman-
We just got a call from the chairman of the organization, and you've heard what he said. He said we should close the case since we cannot resolve amicably. We'll get back to Samsung as usual, as we do to other companies. Thank you very much.